I forgot I needed to grab some lights so I could see the book when it comes time. So I got these two charged and ready to go. This one's just about dead, so I'm going to have to charge this one. And let me get that plugged in. Oh, I guess I got a wireless charger here. What the heck? Or cordless or portable. All right, so we are going to read The Horde. Oops. Now, it's funny is someone told me to read these books out of order because they were saying The Horde actually is supposed to be the last book in the series, but it makes more sense to read them out of order. So we are going to read The Horde first because normally, oops, you can see on the back here, The Horde is last until the Secrets should be the next one in order for us to read. But I'm going to take advice of that guy that said, hey, oh, actually you're going to do The Horde first. And so I was hoping to get what is it called? What is the Horde playset, people? Help me out here. Let's see, the Horde playset.
Send money to loved ones abroad.
Got an ad there.
And we promise it will arrive on time.
One of those days. Okay, help me out, people. What is the name? Oh, Fright Zone. I was hoping to get the Fright Zone playset first before I read the book The Horde to you guys. And so I found one online on a place called Dude Man. And so I bought it from him, but I haven't got it yet in the mail. And the guy's also having these cool Skeletor auctions for all kinds of Skeletor stuff, different 2-packs, and even the European motorized swimming Skeletor, everything else. And so I was talking to him, and I'm like, hey, if you want, you got some cool stuff, I will post it on my next video. So there's a link in the description. And it's funny because when I was a teenager, I made my own comic and I called it He Dude, and his name is Dude Man. So it's kind of funny how that, kind of plays out. And he goes, you know what? He goes, for your viewers, I'll even give him a discount. So if you go click on that link for his auctions for his cool Skeletor stuff, and he's got great stuff online too. Like I said, I just recently bought the Fright Zone from him. He didn't give me a discount. I'm not going to get any kickback. So don't worry, I'm not getting paid for this this advertising I'm giving you guys. I just think, we should help each other out as He-Man fans. So check out his site, links in the description. And because you belong to him, or because you check out my channel all the time, he said he'll give you guys a discount. The discount codes are down in the description. Anyway, check it out. He made a site just for us. It's kind of cool. I might talk about it later, but let's jump into the book. Masters of the Universe, The Horde. Now, for those that have been following us on this, we have gone through, like I said, I have the power, Skeletor's flower of power, He-Man smells trouble, a river of ruin. We're skipping to the secret for right now. Gonna go back to it later. And the Horde. And it's funny is I thought, I've been doing this with different figures, and I was planning on using the 2000X figures for this one, and I realized there's no Horde figures for 2000X, so I decided to jump back to classics because that's where I have the most Horde figures. Look at my box of evil Horde figures. Bum, bum, bum. Now, of course, the arm's in the way, so you can't see them all. But yes, I have Horde figures out the yin yang. All right, so let's go ahead and get on this and read this exciting book. Like always, the beginning starts out the same, and it shows a cool picture of Eternia, and we have the light side and the dark side and the snow caps, and they don't have global warming. How does that work anyway? How does one side stay dark all the time and the other side stays light? You would think that this side would totally freeze, except that they have thermal warming, which they might because there's a volcano there. And this side would just burn up and turn into like a giant desert. I know it's a desert here in the middle, but you'd think the whole thing would be desert. You can see there's Castle Grayskull. So I can zoom it up. Ooh, oh, that's right, I can. Boop. There's Castle Grayskull right there. And then we have the palace. Oh, I forgot about the zoom feature. How fun is that? And you can kind of see, and there is Snake Mountain. Bum, bum, bum. Whoop. Okay. Let's go ahead and start reading this. Once upon a time, the rocket from Earth crashed far, far away. The pilot found herself lost on the planet Eternia. Eternia looked like Earth, but magic and strange beasts and wonderful machines filled this world. The Earthwoman Marlena married King Randor. They had a son, Prince Adam. The prince grew in the palace, but the secret of his destiny was locked inside Castle Grayskull, along with the ancient secrets of Eternia. The guardian of Grayskull was a sorceress. She kept watch over Eternia, flying as the falcon Zor, and used her mystical powers to defend the side of goodness. It was the sorceress who told Prince Adam his destiny and gave him the power sword. With it, he became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe and protector of Castle Grayskull. Prince Adam's pet tiger Cringer turned into the mighty Battle Cat, He-Man's faithful companion. Only Orko, the court magician, and Man-at-Arms, He-Man's best friend, knew this secret. Even Prince Adam's parents, Antila, captain of the guard, saw him only as the Prince of Eternia. Prince Adam kept his secret because danger lived on Eternia. One side of the planet, the sun never shined. That always cracks me up. And inside Snake Mountain, the wicked Skeletor planned new ways to find, there they are, out Castle Grayskull's secrets. And still others with bad intentions waited on other worlds, ready to disturb Eternia's peaceful ways of life. Against them all stood only He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Woo! That is a mouthful. The slime pit is in the fright zone. You know, I should have grabbed my slime pit. That is a good call. I'm going to grab that right now. Right now. Come here, Mr. Slime Pit. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Now, I don't think they have a slime pit scene in this book, which would have been kind of fun and cool. But I could have sworn in this one they actually had the slime, or the, and then they talk about the fright zone, but they don't actually show the toy. And I could have sworn they showed the toy, because a lot of times in these books they show the toy of the feature. All right, the Horde. So this is almost all picture here to start with, and it shows Skeletor. Skeletor! Ooh! Ta-da! Opening up a giant treasure box of some sorts. And I kind of wish I had a toy treasure box. Many times I've almost bought one just for things like this. Oh, he's in Snake Mountain. Yeah, I happen to have Snake Mountain right here. Bum, bum, bum. Let's put him up there on the top, next to the miniature blue Castle Grayskull. There you go. There he is. Just like in the picture. Let's go ahead and read. I have dreamed of this since I first came to Eternia, Skeletor said at his home in Snake Mountain. I've worked for years. At last, I can use what I stole from Hordak so long ago. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing. Skeletor waved his hand. The box in front of him opened, and a bright purple light shone unto Skeletor. So there's a purple light shining on him. You guys are texting like crazy. And there he is. Ha ha ha. Lightning's hitting his Havoc staff and everything else. Yeah, thanks for joining me, Radical Toys. Let's see. Pop After Rick, thanks for being here. Leon Rocks, thanks for being here. Black Phoenix 77, thanks for being here. Master Far, thanks for being here. And Eric, thanks for being here. I've not seen Sonic 2 yet. All right. Wow, you guys are doing all kinds of talking. Dude Man Toys, thanks for being here. That's the link in the description you guys should check out. All right. Skeletor threw back his head and laughed. I have never felt this strong, he shouted. The Ethereumite in this box will help me learn all the secrets of Castle Grayskull. Then I will go to Etheria, and I will not stop until that world is mine too. I will be king of the entire universe. Dun dun dun. So if you guys know, Etheria is the home place of She-Ra. So I don't think she's in this actual book, but just as a heads up, I know someone mentioned before I should get the She-Ra golden books. I may have to, just to see what transpires in the parts we don't get to see on this. And there's Skeletor with his power, more power he has going to Castle Grayskull. Skeletor banged his Havoc staff. His men and his machines appeared beside him. He climbed onto Spydor and banged his staff again. The army was taken to Castle Grayskull. Now to begin my final fight against Castle Grayskull, Skeletor said. Meanwhile, Prince Adam worked very hard at his lessons with Man-at-Arms. What is the worst thing in the Vine Jungle, Prince Adam? Man-at-Arms asked. Man-eating plants, Prince Adam answered. Sorry about that. That's right, Man-at-Arms said. Prince Adam heard another voice he knew. He-Man, you must come to Castle Grayskull quickly, Sorceress told Prince Adam. Skeletor fights with great power. Please hurry. Prince Adam closed his school book. Hurry, He-Man, hurry. So, I'll put her back on her lighted stand over there. And let's pull out Adam the Prince. All right. I guess Man-at-Arms should be pulled out too, since he's teaching him with his guns. That's to make sure they learn quickly. Learn fast, Prince Adam, or you shall be heat blasted. No, I will learn. You man-eating plants. Man-eating plants. Okay. There's the picture. Dun-da-da. On to the next page. Sorceress needs He-Man, Man-at-Arms. He said, I must go quickly. Prince Adam pointed his power sword at Cringer. I don't have to stay after school. Don't I have to stay after school? His pet tiger asked. Prince Adam raised the power sword high above his head. Do I have... That's who's missing out of my box. I don't have Cringer. I had one spot that was open. I didn't know why it was open. Now I do. It's because I don't have Cringer in my box. I must have put him somewhere else. Oh well. He'll be I don't know, Battle Cat's sitting here either. Battle Cat's in the other room. His pet tiger asked. Prince Adam raised the power sword high above his head. By the power of Grayskull, Prince Adam said, or began. I have the power. And there he is, transforming into He-Man. All right, where is the He-Man figure? I already pulled him out. Ah, here he is. Oh, he was kicking Castle Grayskull over. See, little mini castle. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull him out of there. Oh! I guess his sword's like this. I guess he's doing the Conan move. There we go. Yep, Conan move. All right, let's take a look at you guys' comments. Man-at-Arms isn't watching Magnum P.I. I know. The mustache. The mustache. Whew, Classics Grayskull. That is spendy. That is a weird Dolph Lundgren figure. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Give your kidney to your firstborn. That's messed up. All right, He-Man rode Battle Cat faster than ever before. He found Skeletor's men all around Castle Grayskull. Blast after blast shook the sorceress's home. I've never seen Skeletor so strong, He-Man said. Somehow we must stop him. No time to use the front door, Battle Cat growled. We'll go over the top. Battle Cat jumped over Skeletor like a rocket. With He-Man aboard, he was almost over the wall when Spydor fired a loud boom shock in the air, and the blast sent He-Man and Battle-Cat flying over the wall, and they landed in front of the sorceress. So there's no ceiling in this castle like keeps have. It's just basically a wall. You can jump over the castle and get inside. So interesting. And it's funny is I always figured there was some kind of roof on it. And we saw 2000X, a big roof. But I guess according to this storyline, no roof, just like the toy. So I wonder if it has only 2 walls too. Just the front and the side. Anyway. So there he is getting blasted. Blam! There he is riding Battle-Cat faster and faster to get his speed up. That wasn't pretty, He-Man said. But we made it. Good job, Battle-Cat. Yes, if it rained, it would be bad. The castle would be full of mud. And there they are on the inside. And again, no roof. So anytime Skeletor could just drop in. You know, he could use some kind of hang glider to get in there, or jetpack, or something else, or trick someone who can fly. So I don't know if I'm really liking the no roof thing. That's kind of weird. You can see the sky right there. I hope you're in time, He-Man, Sorceress said. Fighting Skeletor is taking my power. We'll do our best, He-Man said. We'll teach Skeletor a lesson, Battle-Cat growled. Far away in another world, a cold voice laughed. So, Skeletor found out how to use the Ethereumite he took from me. Ha! That Ethereumite has let my sensors find you, Skeletor. It is time the teacher punished his student. The voice shouted a command to its warriors. Open the portal to Eternia. Show Skeletor the great power of the Horde. Boom, boom, boom. And there's good old Skeletor. Or not Skeletor. Good old Hordak. And notice he's gray like the toy, not blue like the cartoon. So if you're into these books when you were a kid, at least it matches. He's looking at some kind of computer screen right there, watching the video. Oh, and we got Leech. Leech. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull up my other Leech. This is the one I made a suction cup hand so you can stick to stuff. But for the storyline, I'm going to grab the other Leech. The non-suction cupped hand, just the one with the curved pieces. There we go. Leechomite. And there they are talking. You've seen that picture. On to the next page. He-Man used all his might against Skeletor, but nothing worked. Take that. Take this, He-Man, Skeletor said. Taste the power of Ethereumite. You know what's funny is, why would he tell him the secret of his great strength right now, right? I always hate that in comic books and in superhero movies where either the good guy or the villain tells them the source of the power because now they know how to handle it, right? Like the Flash, you know, having a big lightning bolt on his chest. I don't know. It's always bothered me when they have what they got. I mean, imagine if Superman never said he was from Krypton. Then Lex Luthor and I would have figured out that kryptonite is what makes him weak. You know, so keeping some stuff secret is a great idea. You know, not to show all your cards. I have Ethereumite, so I can now beat the heck out of you, He-Man. No, because now he's going to know what the source is. Instead, you should just say, I've been working out. I'm too sexy for my shirt. You know, whatever it may be. The mighty roar shook the air, but did not come from Skeletor. Instead, Skeletor and He-Man saw a spaceship. It was made from a beam of light. Brum, brum, brum. And there's the beam of light spaceship. At last I found you, Skeletor, said the voice from the light ship. Do you remember your teacher? Do you remember the one whom you lied? No, it can't be, Skeletor cried. He and his men disappeared. You will not get away, the voice said. The ship faded. I will punish you. The drawbridge of the Castle Grayskull opened. Sorcerer stepped out to meet He-Man. What happened? He-Man asked. Eternia is in great danger, He-Man, she said. Not only is Skeletor our enemy, but another comes to fight Castle Grayskull. He is called Hordak. He already rules one world. He must not rule Eternia too. And there she is standing in the castle. You know, that is a cool costume. I think I've seen this one before. She's got the whitish wings, kind of eggshell color, and a white headdress, and then kind of a brown yellow for her actual feathers and stuff, and then kind of bluish boots. So it's not the one we usually see, but it's kind of more of a 2000X-ish sort of look to it with the blue and the brown and the brown. That's kind of cool looking. But anyway, let me readjust my microphone here. Back at the palace, Man-at-Arms could not believe Prince Adam's words. A light cruiser, he said. This Hordak must be very strong and powerful indeed. Tila ran into the room. Father, come quickly. We are under attack from a spaceship. A spaceship made of light. And there she is. Let's pull her out of her plastic tomb I have here. Dun-da-da. Ah, yes, I like the blonde Tila with the long hair. It's funny, they made her clothes so white it almost looks blue, but yet when they made other figures of white, they gave it a gray color. It's kind of weird. Like Frosta has gray, and then the first She-Ra had gray, and Zodak has gray. I don't know why they didn't make them all white like that. And there's the picture. Let's check out your comments before we go on. It's not the fact that it's just a spaceship that makes them strong. It's the fact that the spaceship is made of light. Ooh. How crazy is that? And there's He-Man. That is a kind of a cool pose. Kind of like that. They go lightning behind him and stuff. Hordak has come to visit us sooner than we thought, Man-at-Arms said. Let's go. Prince Adam waited until Tila and Man-at-Arms had left, pulled out his power sword. I'll need all of Castle Grayskull's power to fight Hordak, he said grimly. And perhaps more. By the power of Grayskull, he cried. I have the power. Hordak's light cruiser cast grim shadows over the palace. He-Man's faced 4 ugly beasts. I'm Modulok. The more I fight, the stronger I grow, and I add new parts to my body until I win. I am Grizzlor, the guard of Hordak's jail. No one gets away from me. So we got Grizzlor, and we have the mighty Modulok. Now, I suppose I shouldn't pull out this big one yet because he hasn't started fighting too much. So let me set him aside. And let's pull out, where is he? The one that's closer to the Filmation. Well, this is the one that's more like Filmation, but he doesn't have 2 heads, though. And it's interesting, you take a look at the picture, he has a body like Too Bad, where it's actually stretched across to fit 2 heads, not just 2 heads sitting up on top. So we never actually saw the figure like that. And there's Grizzlor. It's kind of a green tint to him. Dude, you need a shower. Now, it's funny is I actually have multiple Grizzlors. I have, this is the one that's like the regular one we got. And then I really wanted a 2000X one. So here's my 2000X one. And the armor is actually from the 2000X statue. And then the 2000X heads from the head pack. And then the belt is also from the statue too. So there you go. There's my 2000X one. Then, just for kicks, I made a hairless one where he's got just Horde armor on. And I realized they made his armor extra big to fit over the fur, so it actually fits over the top of Horde Prime's armor that I used on him. And it actually looks pretty cool. I kind of like the way that furless version looks of him. Kind of something a little different. A little easier to handle because he's not quite so furry, but it does look cool. Anyway, we'll just use the one that matches the story. Urgh. There we go. Now it's funny, he said 4 ugly beasts, but he only called out, if you counted these as 2, and that is the third one. The next page must have some more. So let's see. That looks like the black face Grizzor. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? And he's got fangs coming out the front like tusks, too. So he has like tusks coming out. Oh, there's the other ones. I am Leech. I can run up and down and all around. When I touch you, I draw your power. I already got Leech out somewhere. There he is. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. And last we have Mantenna. My wicked eyes sees all. With me looking out for enemies, the Horde never loses. And there he is. Let me go and pull out Mantenna. There he is. Now, what I really like about this Mantenna we got from Classics is he actually does have the 4 legs, which is how it should be. Let me get his eyeballs on Cattywampus here. There we go. And so he actually has the sporting the 4 legs. It's pretty cool. And hey, if you guys are just joining me, I was planning on having the Fright Zone set up for this. I didn't get it yet in the mail, but I do have one ordered from a guy named Dude Man. And I got a pretty good deal on it. And I put a link to his website in my description. And he also gave me some coupon codes for you guys as viewers. So check that out. He has some auctions and some cool Skeletor stuff that ends on Mother's Day, May 8th. So check that out. And he does have some pretty cool looking auctions going on. All right, let's go continue on. You won't like my jail, He-Man, Grizzlor said. He snapped at He-Man with his teeth. Don't hurt him, Mantenna said. We have our orders. They trapped He-Man on all sides. A beam of light flashed from Hordak's ship. The Horde and their prisoner disappeared. Bum, bum, bum. Now here's where it gets interesting and kind of a little different. You have this giant place. Looks like a cyclone fence, kind of maybe. Maybe it's the wall. I don't know. So it has some extra pieces in the middle here. So I don't know if it's like an energy wall blocking them in like a fence. And these are just kind of the shines off of the energy or something. I'm not sure exactly what we got going on. But we'll take a look and see. He-Man stood before the awful creature. Welcome, He-Man, Hordak said, to the Fright Zone. See, that's why I wanted the Fright Zone, because in this book, but they never show it. They don't show us the Fright Zone. They just show us this weird, lattice-looking piece in the background. The light cruiser is my portal to other worlds. All around him was a dome of pure etheriumite. Beyond it lay another world, Etheria. Bow before Hordak, Grizzlor said. I only bow to good, not bad, He-Man said. Why did you bring me here, Hordak? It took me years to find Skeletor, Hordak said. I plug in my phone. I was curious to see how long this phone would last on one charge, so I didn't charge it while I was doing the video. There we go. Man, you guys are texting like crazy. Now I want Grizzlor with tusks. Yes, Mr. Feelings, that's a good one. And the snake is a pretty good condition. I think the She-Ra golden hardcovers use the Filmation Fright Zone. Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising. It seems like the She-Ra stuff sometimes leans more towards Filmation in a lot of the different books and stuff. All right, here's the pictures. Here's the other picture. So you guys get that. And on to the next page. It shows He-Man lifting his mighty sword. That doesn't sound right. Mighty Battle Axe works, but not mighty sword. I guess I'll just say power sword. Shows He-Man lifting his power sword. And it says, I will teach you Hordak's rules, Hordak said. Actually, I have only one. Obey. Hordak fired towards He-Man. He-Man blocked the blast with his power sword. He jumped over Hordak's men and tried to escape, but the Ethereumite dome stopped him. My power sword will cut through that, he said. Don't do it, Hordak said. It could destroy your power, He-Man, but I need you. I need you. There he is, showing him something. Let me tell you why I brought you here. Hordak pointed. A picture formed in the air. Etheria was once like your home. Eternia, Hordak said. Oh, so it's the planets. Should have guessed that. It's not just balls. He's not playing some kind of weird game. It is actually the planets. And here we get a chance to see what the heck is going on with the video. The zoom is strong. That's really weird. I did not zoom up. Let me try that. Let's give it 10 seconds and see. It's funny, the warning popped up saying that I was running low on battery, but now it won't unzoom. No. That really stinks. All right, let me try something. I'm going to try to end this really quick and restart it and see if I can get it to unzoom. If not, I will make a part 2 and we'll continue on. So, yep, so low battery equals zoom in because it zoomed into the size of the little window where I clicked the X button. All right, I will stop this and see if I can resume it.